Pisces, this is going to be your reading for August 1st through the 8th. Now, it felt a little bit heavy at first, but that's only because I was picking up on what you've already been through. You've been through some real heartache, and you've really done the dark night of the soul kind of work, looking at the shadow self, trying to figure out what you did in the situation and how you could have done something differently. But honey, you didn't do anything wrong. Now, I can see that you're either recently separated or will be separating soon. You're contemplating it. Or this could even be someone that you've not seen for a long time. And I'll get to why I said that in a minute. But whatever's going on in your love life, it definitely is affecting children in some sense. Now, if this is not actual children around you, this is bringing up childhood memories. This is someone you know from childhood, or you have dealt with childhood issues, childhood traumas by going through this dark night of the soul. And maybe this person is someone you knew and you confided in, or maybe you're going to share this story with them and they can relate, but there's something to that. Now, you have felt like you failed at whatever this relationship was from the past. But you're coming to this place now within yourself where you're learning to love yourself and you're understanding that that mistake, that relationship that didn't work out was an opportunity for you to learn from so that you don't make the same mistakes. Because the mistakes that you made wasn't in the relationship, it was who you had the relationship with. And you're learning to be a better picker for you. You've definitely experienced a lot of grief with this, though. This was someone that you really loved. And you understand now that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So, this is part of why I'm saying this could be someone that is from your past that you're going to reconcile with. There's forgiveness involved, acknowledging that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So, whether you're getting back with an ex or you're moving on to new people, you're learning how to forgive. You're learning how to let it go so that you can love again. And that's very good. You had a lot of doubt. Maybe you still have some. The Spirit is acknowledging where you've learned to release and how you're learning to release the need to know all of the answers. Because you don't have to understand why they acted the way they did. It was just their journey. It wasn't really personal. But you were deceived in some kind of partnership that was a real bond to you, that really mattered to you, even if it's not in love. But it did affect your heart chakra. And you've had to go through this dark night of the soul alone to heal your heart chakra. But it's because it was part of your destiny of who you are becoming. And you will be triumphant. And that is a constant through this whole reading. So yes, you have went through a dark night of the soul journey. And you're now seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. You're cleansing away the grief and the despair and the hurt. And you're moving west into completion. So, baby, take a deep breath and rest with this clarity that you now have and trust in it because there's a dawn of a new day, new beginnings on your doorstep, beginning of August, because of the inner shaman in you that has healed yourself and your family, your bloodline, by the healing work that you are doing. You hold the keys to ancient healing wisdom within you. And there is a promise from Spirit for a divine union as you emerge as the beautiful, powerful dragonfly, because you've learned to shift your perspective and remove all doubt of whether or not you could be healed. And so the fun part is somebody's coming in like a thief in the night to steal your heart. Someone who's very mature and someone who's willing to put in the work to earn your love. They fixing to sweep you up off of your feet, like for real. Now, in these tarot cards here, sorry, I got like a dog hair sticking to my face or something. Where did my dog go? Oh, there he is. That's Stanley. So you have two great big resounding yeses right away. This one is the Three of Pentacles. This one is the Seven of Pentacles. This is your promise of a great union that's prosperous, plentiful, balanced, because you've done the work. You've planted the seeds within yourself and started the alchemical process of growth. And now it's time for you to see your dividends. Then you have a third yes with the Lover's card and Temperance, which tells me that you've had plenty of patience. God love you, not my virtue. And that, so now you're getting that moderation and that peace and those blessings. And look, then you have the World card for another yes and another promise. That the whole world is getting ready to open up to you. And you can totally forget about whoever that cat was that broke your heart, that you thought you were never going to heal from. Because your justice is coming, because you learned how to balance yourself. And you know how to do that self-love and self-care now, and rest and rejuvenate. You're no longer looking at what could have been, but looking forward to what will be. Again, because you've had patience, you will be rewarded with your happily ever after, your 10 of Cups. Because this person will never make you feel left out in any way, shape, or form. Again, with the Eight of Coins, they're willing to put in the work. And they're willing to offer you a promise of marriage and forever. Okay? And then again, on the bottom of the deck, you have another promise from Spirit with the Ace of Wands. You have lots of reiterations of Spirit saying, I promise you, Pisces, I promise you, you've done this work and you've earned this. and you're going to get it. You're going to get your beautiful blessings. So continue to trust your intuition. Continue to walk in your truth and share your love. You've become very, very much more wise with learning how to view your adversaries as an opportunity to grow your light. And you're following your inner compass with the blue star. Now, these are my 111 cards that I channeled spirit and wrote myself. And I like to pull some of these to help give advice toward the end of the readings. In your case, rather than really advice, it's more like God nods, props to you for the work well done. Starting with, you're doing great. You're finding your wings. You're using your throat chakra to speak your truths. And you're letting it come from your solar chakra, where it needs to be coming from. And you're watching those signs and synchronicities that are all around you. And Spirit is saying, job well done, Pisces. And you can breathe now. And you can walk in true faith that God's promises will happen for you because you've done the work and you've grown immensely from immense pain. And it's time now to smile again and be joyful and be creative and not sweat the dumb shit, right? All right. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. If this resonated with you, I would be very grateful for you to hit that like button. I don't know why I always want to call it a bell. And subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. It just helps my channel to grow. It's totally free. It was an honor to do this reading. Some of them have been kind of heavy and sticky. This one was really beautiful. So I'm grateful to do this reading for you. I'm grateful that you were here to watch it. And until we see each other again next week, be well and be blessed in love and light. Bye, Pisces.